Good evening. I am Mayor Donald T. Lopez, Village of Los Ranchos de Albuquerque. I want to welcome all of you to the Board of Trustees special meeting / public hearing, which is being held by Zoom / video conferencing. It is Wednesday, January 26th, 2022, and the time is 5 p.m. This meeting is being streamed on the village website, www.losranchosnm.gov, and the village Facebook page. At this time, I'm going to call the meeting to order. It is 5 p.m. I'm going to call the roll. And Mayor Pro Tem Trustee Sandra Pacheco.
Present.
Trustee Gilbert Benavides. I don't see him on the call. Trustee,
Mayor,
go ahead.
It looks like he's there, but it appears he can't unmute,
Okay,
or he can't hear us, actually.
okay.
Mr. Mayor, he's having trouble hearing right now, but so I'm gonna reach out to him.
That's fine. Trustee Alan Lewis.
Present.
Trustee George Radnovich.
Present.
We have a quorum. Item 2 is the approval of the agenda. I need a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll motion to approve the agenda.
I need a second.
I will second that motion, Mayor.
I'm going to call for the question, call for the roll call vote. Trustee Pacheco,
Yes.
Trustee Benavides, Trustee Lewis,
Yes.
Trustee Radnovich.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to move on to item 4, which is the public hearing. A, an appeal of the Planning and Zoning Commission's decision for ZMA 21-03, a request by Casa Rondeña Winery Real Estate Trust, LLC, for a zone map amendment to change A1, agricultural residential zoning, to AC, agricultural commercial zoning, as allowed by section 9.2.15 for a property in the A1 zone in the Guadalupe Trail character area. Ordinarily, I would take this opportunity to address number 1, the process. Number 2, what constitutes the record. Number 3, disclosure of any ex parte communication, and item 4, conflicts of interest. However, I have received word through the village attorney that the applicant and certain opponents have tentatively arrived at a resolution of their various disputes, and that we may not be hearing this appeal this evening. Given that, I'm going to present the following process. First, and before I go to the applicant and opponents, I want to point out that it is the obligation of each trustee to declare for the record any instance where a conflict of interest or the appearance of a conflict of interest might exist. Should that be the case, that trustee must then withdraw from further deliberations, including participation in discussion and any decision making. Are there any trustees who will recuse themselves from this item? Attorney Winter, since Trustee Benavides is not on because of his computer issues, it is my understanding that he must recuse himself in any event.
Mayor, trustees, I have consulted with Trustee Benavides, and I understand that he intends to excuse himself,
Okay.
given the Code of Judicial Conduct issues that are presented, and the fact that he was a P&Z commissioner that voted on this matter. He's not present, or I can see him, but I can't hear him. I think that his votes or his voice will not be heard this evening regardless. And I think Kiko's going to have to note him as absent from the meeting.
Okay, thank you very much. Now I would like to turn to the applicant's counsel for the opponents, and then we will hear from Administrator Simon. Starting with the applicant's counsel, without getting into details of any tentative agreement, can I ask you to, and I'm going to read 3 things and then let you speak, whoever you are. Confirm who you represent, whether you wish to proceed this evening or not, and when you would request we consider any proposed settlement. Who is going to speak?
I am, Mr. Mayor, my name is Angelo Artuso. And together with Roger Eaton, who's standing behind me here, we represent Casa Rondeña Real Estate Trust LLC, as well as one of the other participants to the settlement, Casa Rondeña Winery LLC. We would request that the board continue this matter until, and we would request that it try to set a hearing on this for February 15th or 16th. In consultation with the village attorney, we understand that that much time is required in order to get the proper public notices out.
I appreciate it. Any further statement from you?
Not at the moment, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, after hearing that, I would like to hear from counsel for the appellants with the same questions, who you represent, whether you wish to proceed this evening, and if not, when you would proceed to hear this.
Good evening. Yes, good evening, Honorable Mayor and trustees. My name is David Campbell, attorney at law and member of the New Mexico State Bar, and I represent and am authorized to speak for the following appellants and interveners in this matter, ZMA 21-03, before you tonight. The following are my clients: Gerald and Deborah Dixon, Mel and Marianne Eves, Kurt and Summer Feria, Linda and Randy McKee, Nancy and Gerald Rail, Doug Binder, Peter and Judy Weinreb, Barry and Roberta Ramo, Heather and Tim Gallegos, Marianne Woodard, Joyce Hamill, Lee and Georgia Smith, William Walker, Elizabeth and Richard Gonzalez, Adam and Tanya Triolo, and Marcia Adams. Mr. Mayor, I request respectfully that this matter be continued until either February 15th or 16th at the pleasure of the Board of Trustees, so that the full settlement can be considered at that time.
Thank you, Mr. Campbell. Any further statement from you?
No, I have none, sir.
Thank you. At this point, I will ask Administrator Simon to speak.
Thank you, Mayor and trustees and parties of the hearing. On behalf of the Village of Los Ranchos, we accept the vacation of the appeal, which is what I've heard tonight. The village looks forward to hearing the terms of the settlement and possibly issuing a revised notification of decision at a future Board of Trustees meeting, the date of which to be confirmed shortly. And on a personal note, we are thrilled that the parties could come together to find an amicable solution to their concerns. So thank you.
Thank you, Administrator Simon. Attorney Nan Winter, do you have anything to say at this time?
Mayor, trustees, my office is working diligently, have been on the phone regularly for the last couple of days with Mr. Campbell, Mr. Eaton, and Mr. Artuso. They have put a lot of thought and hard work into what we have seen so far, but we do need time to finish up some documents, and we need time to properly notice. So I think their request for the 15th or 16th takes into consideration my concerns that we have to have proper notice.
Thank you, Attorney Winter. It appears that we will not be hearing an appeal this evening. We will not be taking legal argument, questioning, or public comment. Therefore, I need a motion from the governing body.
Mayor, I'll make a motion.
Please.
I would like to make the motion to vacate this appeal and to schedule a review of possible settlement by the Board of Trustees at the earliest possible meeting.
Thank you. I need a second.
I second.
Any discussion from the governing body?
Can I
Being
make a
that-
comment, Mayor?
Yes.
I just would like to say thank you to both parties, for making this decision to talk with each other. I know that this has been an issue and difficult, but I think that and hopefully we're going to come to a solution that's acceptable to both sides. This is definitely an example, in my opinion, of neighbors working together. And I want to thank, everybody that commented. I know it makes my heart happy to see that the members of the community have come together. So I'm really thrilled about that. And I just hope moving forward, we can choose this kind of approach to issues. And again, that's what community is all about. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you, Mayor.
much, Trustee Pacheco. Any further discussion from the governing body?
Mayor, I have a long statement. I would just like to say ditto.
Good. I appreciate it, Trustee Radovich. Any further discussion from the governing body? Being none, I'm going to call for the question, call for the roll call vote. Trustee Pacheco,
Yes.
Trustee Lewis,
Yes.
Trustee Radnovich.
Yes.
The motion carries. So we will proceed. The meeting is now adjourned. The time is 5:12 p.m. I need a second.
I second.
Thank you. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you all very, very much.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.